Bonnie behaved.
Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat, they, them.
And I'm Raven, she, her, and welcome to a new video, a new month, a new collection. We are coming out with the Apothecary collection for the month of January. It is 2026. We are officially starting our 7th year of being in business. That's bonkers. Wow. So we've been in business since January 1st, 2019, and here we are.
Weird, isn't it?
It is very strange. So I don't know if there's going to be more than just the normal 4 designs for this collection because it is December while we're filming this, and I've been laid off from my corporate job. I'm good. Don't worry. I'm going to be on severance for 6.5 months, so I'm fine. But I will probably be making fun soaps for reels in between. I don't know. We'll see. Rawr. It is a mystery. There might be more than 4. We'll see. But this first design is me.
Okay. Damn.
I'm ready for a fresh year. I'm ready to get done. Also, I cut my hair. Yeah, no more ponytails. We have just freedom. So here is my design. Boom. I'm calling it Herbs and Potions. We're going to be doing 3 layers today, plus some fun little embeds on top that are going to be melt and pour, which I already have ready to go. So let's talk about colorants and fragrance for how we're going to execute this one. So first up, my fragrance for this one is coming from Candle Science, and it is Enoki Forest. Your fragrance notes are top notes of citrus and, oh no, aldehydic? Middle notes of mushroom, earth, and moss, and base notes of sandalwood and cedar. We're trying to mix up to have more than just fruity scents in every collection. Rude. And then for our colorants, I'm going to be using a total of 3 colors. My main base here is going to be a mix of Magic Mushroom as well as dark brown oxide. Magic Mushroom comes from Nurture Handmade, and the dark brown oxide is from TKB Trading. And then my green is going to be Savage Garden, kind of a blue-toned green. I'm really excited to get going, so let's go ahead and hop into safety mode so we can make some soap. Let's go. And we're ready to go. Let's do this. So I've separated out about 1/4 of my batter to be the green, and the rest is going to be my 2 brown layers, so I just need to split that off. You know what I'm really excited about this year? More in-person events. We've already done, I think, more in the month of December than we've done maybe all year.
Yeah.
We were really busy.
And then with you being laid off, you can do more like weekday events.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing more events in the Sacramento area, and we're also branching out to doing more events a little bit further out of the Sacramento area. If there is any place, especially in Northern California or Central California, that you are aware of an event that you'd like us to try and get into, let me know. I know we're for sure going to be doing Pride this year in Sacramento. I want to try and aim for getting into Sac Anime for their spring season. We have 2 events already confirmed up in Oregon in April and September, which that'll be fun. That'll be our first time having an out-of-state event. And now that I have my base oils separated out, I'm going to go ahead and add in our lye water so it can do what?
Saponification.
That's right, saponification, the chemical reaction that turns it from our plant-based oils into bar soap. So this first layer is going to be the 2 brown colors. They're just going to be a swirl. And I need to keep track of exactly how much brown I put in each one so that I can be even. Don't want the 2 layers to look wildly different. And I've already done a test batch. She's looking pretty good. I think performed well. Really mild acceleration. Almost to have not been acceleration at all, really. There we are. Let's give this a quick blend.
I bet you it's the cedar's fault for the mild acceleration.
Probably. Okay, there's our quick spin. I know not much of a great shot there on camera. My bad. That'll be our dark brown container, and this is my magic mushroom. Magic Mushroom is a little bit shinier and has more of a red undertone. You can kind of see the dried soap here from the test on the spout. I think probably about there ought to be good. But yeah, I'm super excited to get to do more in-person events and like meet people, and we just don't have a ton of in-person like local customers, and that'll be nice to build that up.
Ooh, that's like a nice dark chocolatey brown.
Yeah, that's a good brown. Good job, Raven. I really like that dark brown oxide. Like we have a brown oxide too, and it's pretty, but that dark brown is just something else. Let's get our smaller container mixed up. You can really see the difference here between these two colors. Like this does still have a little bit of a red undertone, but this is very different over here with Magic Mushroom. All right. Time for the mold. And we have our mold. Let's go ahead and get to pouring, and then we're going to fast forward because we're going to need to pause in between layers to let it set up. So off we go. Hopefully you picked some good music to chill out to there, editing Raven. Appreciate you. Whew. All right. Well, that is it on this one. Looking pretty good. Here's my scrape check. Not bad. We'll take it. Rawr. Rawr. So we are halfway through the video, which means it is time for the usual. It is time for your sacrifice to the algorithm gods in our name. If you haven't already, leave a like, leave a comment, share this with anyone else who's into some apothecary, witchy stuff and is ready for a fresh new year. We got the soaps for you to handle it. And of course, subscribe down below if you're not already. And your reward is a close-up of the top of the soap. Ooh, looking really cool on the top. So we're going to let this set up overnight, about 24 hours, and we will be back in just a minute to cut this down into bars. In the meantime, if there's an ad available with YouTube, we'll let that run, and we'll see you in a second. Bye-bye. Hey friends, Editing Raven here. So for some reason, for basically the entire rest of this collection, we lost Kat's audio. And I'm not going to have me sound good and Kat sound like crap. We're going to sound like crap equally. So I had to use backup audio for pretty much the rest of this month's videos. I don't know what happened. I'm going to figure it out, but just a heads up, I did my best. Yeah, cool. Thanks. And welcome back. Hope you had a relatively short ad break because I have soap for you. We are all ready to go ahead and give this one a cut. It's looking very nice. Check out those layers. We love that. Looking clean and ready to go. Look at that. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this cut down into bars. Here we go. Anya all nice and clean and ready to go. I think I'm going to cut some of these bottles, though. That's going to be all right. It'll be fine. And I was talking about earlier, at least I think it was this video, about live events and doing in-person events. If you want to see what in-person events we're doing, we do have a... Bonnie behaved. We do have a calendar section on our website where you can see the different events that we're going to be at, and our launch days and stuff are on there. So if that's something you're interested in, that's there on the website. Feel free to check it out. But let's go ahead and take a look at these bars. We're a little bit sticky, but that's okay. All good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she looks nice.
Yes.
I like it. I'd say that's pretty solid to what I was after. Let's do another one. So just the tiniest little chopping of one of the jars. Very minimal. Here's another one for you. Boom. Lovely.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Sweet. Boom. Love it. So here is my final soap versus my original digital mock-up. I think we got it. We got it. I think it looks great.
I hide behind you.
Yeah, the camera was trying to pick up Kat's face instead of the face of the soap. It is a little sticky though. I'm feeling the stickiness on my hands here. But that is the first of 4 in our Apothecary collection, which is going to be coming out on the 30th of January, last Friday of the month, like usual. If you need a reminder, you can always sign up for our email list on our website. There's all the socials, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. What's the other ones? I don't know. Other socials.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok,
Blue Sky, Threads. We're all kinds of places. You can find us. Make sure to go and check us out in those different places if you need a reminder for when launch day is. I don't send out a lot of emails. I try not to overfill your box. I'm going to probably start sending more in the next few months as I get better about that. We also, of course, have our vlog channel if you want to check that out. That's going to be all the behind the scenes stuff. I'm currently being pretty good about uploading weekly. Yeah, yay layoff time.
The vlog is mostly...
It's personal and admin and all that stuff. So sometimes I make soap. I'm going to be making soap here soon. So
sometimes you catch me doing
every once in a while. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. It is time for a hydration reminder. You need to go drink some water. If you don't already have your liquid of choice with you, go grab that. Pause if you need to. But we are going to have a 5-second sip. Are you ready? Here we go. Boom. Good job. Proud of you. And we're going to be catching you for the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
We don't have a test batch on this one because I'm dumb and I did the wrong amount of lye. So I had to throw it out. Oops.